ring, from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon.
Corey, you gotta like Stephanie McMahon's chances here tonight. Why?
Because you said so? You're just saying that because she's the boss. But I'll be honest, she definitely has her work cut out for her in this one.
Byron, what do you think about the shape these women appear to be in right now? They've clearly been prepping for this one.
Oh, without a doubt, Michael. I don't know specifically what they're doing inside the gym, but it's definitely working.
Haters give us snake looks, even when these cranks push, she push harder. No woman, no man does it like she can, and you can't put a dent in her armor.
From Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
Guys, you have to think that this battle royal will be one for the ages.
Truer words may never have been spoken, Michael. This battle royal has all the elements of an instant classic.
Corey, is it me, or does she seem even more focused than usual here?
It's not you, Cole. She's definitely looking a bit more focused, which is good, because she's going to need to be if she wants to win this one.
From Dallas, Texas,
Here comes a woman who many are saying is the future of the women's division.
Ember Moon. Forget the future, Michael. I'd like to call Ember Moon the present.
And I'd say this match will go a very long way in determining just who is WWE's most dominant woman.
It definitely will, Cole. But at the same time, whoever wins here tonight can't just rest on her laurels. There's a whole locker room full of women looking to take that top spot.
and from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
A massive humanity in the ring right now as we get ready for this battle royal.
And this is going to be one of those matches where you hope the crew did everything in their power to construct a ring as durably as possible. Otherwise, we might be in for a disaster.
And I'd say these women definitely look ready to get this one started.
So am I, Michael. I don't think I've ever seen these women give a poor performance. And I'm willing to bet tonight will be no different.
Washington, Ivory.
Ivory looks like she's going to be tough to beat tonight.
I agree, Cole. She's definitely got that look of determination on her face.
Yeah, and for me, tonight will go a long way in determining exactly which woman is the most dominant in WWE.
Same here, Michael. I'd say it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this match, especially as it relates to where in the pecking order the winner will end up.
North Carolina, Divas.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the only way to get eliminated from this battle royal is to get thrown over the top rope and have both feet touch the arena floor.
And not only does it take a tremendous amount of skill to be successful in a battle royal, but there's also a good deal of luck that goes into it as well.
Tell me, Corey, what should we expect to see from her here tonight?
Well, Cole, my sources are telling me that she's been working on a few new offensive moves. I can't confirm that we'll see them here tonight, but it's definitely something to keep an eye out for.
This will be a sight to be seen, guys, as these superstars all compete for the same goal here in this battle royal.
But only one can walk away the winner of this match, Michael. And at this point, I can make a legitimate case for any one of these superstars.
Guys, a win here would go a long way in proving that she is as good as she claims to be.
And on the flip side, Cole, a loss could be very damaging to her long-term goals.
And their opponent, from Tampa, Florida, Alundra Blaze.
Alundra Blaze might just be one of the most dominant women to ever grace a WWE ring.
And I'm willing to bet that she'll prove that yet again by the time this night's over.
And Byron, this match will undoubtedly go a long way in proving which competitor is the premier force in the women's locker room.
And because of that, Michael, I'm willing to bet all the other women are surrounding the monitors in the back right now, getting ready for this one.
Making his way to the ring, from Sydney, Billie Kay.
Billie Kay with that signature look of arrogance on her face as she makes her way to the ring.
I wonder what it must be like to be so in love with yourself.
And what about this crowd reaction, guys?
Yeah, the WWE Universe is definitely ready to see these women square off. And I can't say that I blame them.
by the intensity level inside this arena right now.
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Byron, I think these women may be caught off guard a bit by this stellar crowd reaction they're receiving here.
I don't know why, Michael. It seems like they get one of the biggest reactions each and every week. You think they'd be used to it by now.
Nikki Bella's definitely looking ready to go tonight.
When isn't Nikki Bella ready to go, Cole?
Determined looks on these faces of these women for sure. Wouldn't you agree, Byron?
Absolutely, but that shouldn't come as any surprise, especially considering how intense the women's division is right now.
And Corey, here comes Alicia Fox.
Looking foxy as ever, I might add.
Corey, I would say that these women look more than ready to get this match underway.
So am I, Cole. In fact, I've been looking forward to this one ever since it got announced.
Here comes Tamina.
Uh-oh is right, Cole. Tamina looks like she's on a mission tonight.
Byron, many people are saying that these women are the top competitors in the division. Would you agree with that assessment?
Well, the women's division certainly is stacked right now, Michael. But yeah, these competitors definitely stand out when thinking about the top women in the industry.
As Peyton Royce makes her way to the ring, I should note that before heading to the WWE Performance Center, Peyton actually received training from Lance Storm.
So we can blame Lance Storm. Is that what you're saying?
And guys, these women appear to be in peak physical condition for this one.
Well, they'd better be, Cole. Given how hot the women's division is right now, even if you're slightly off your game, you're going to get picked off in an instant.
from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Guys, you have to think that this battle royal will be one for the ages.
Truer words may never have been spoken, Michael. This battle royal has all the elements of an instant classic.
Well, when it comes to the women's division, it doesn't get much more exciting than what we have coming up here.
Boy, that's the truth. In fact, you can almost feel the anticipation level swell inside the arena as we get closer to the opening bell.
And their opponent, from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae.
Summer Rae on her way to the ring now.
I hope she brought her A game, Cole, because she's going to have her hands full tonight.
And Byron, what should we be on the lookout for here tonight?
Well, needless to say, these women are eager to prove they are the preeminent competitor inside the women's locker room. And with that in mind, I expect to see them use every trick in the book to secure a victory here tonight.
The following 8-man contest is a battle royale. Making his way to the ring, from Norwich, England, Paige.
Paige making her way to the ring now.
Or, as Paige would put it, her house.
Byron, what do you think about the shape these women appear to be in right now? They've clearly been prepping for this one.
Oh, without a doubt, Michael. I don't know specifically what they're doing inside the gym, but it's definitely working.
From Dallas, Texas, Jacqueline.
Guys, few competitors can match the career of this woman.
No doubt, Michael. Jacqueline is one of the greatest of all time.
Virginia, Mickie James.
And here comes the great Mickie James.
She may be great, Cole, but I assure you, Mickie James has a battle on her hands tonight.
Byron, many people are saying that these women are the top competitors in the division. Would you agree with that assessment?
Well, the women's division certainly is stacked right now, Michael. But yeah, these competitors definitely stand out when thinking about the top women in the industry.
folks, it's now time for Carmella.
And might I add, Carmella is looking quite fabulous tonight.
Determined looks on these faces of these women for sure. Wouldn't you agree, Byron?
Absolutely, but that shouldn't come as any surprise, especially considering how intense the women's division is right now.
From Osaka, Japan, the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka!
Byron, as we get started here, tell me what's the best approach to take in a battle royal?
Well, the first thing I would do is make some alliances and go after the biggest competitor. From there, I'd stay as far away from the ropes as possible. That's where all the trouble goes down.
Yeah, and for me, tonight will go a long way in determining exactly which woman is the most dominant in WWE.
Same here, Michael. I'd say it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this match, especially as it relates to where in the pecking order the winner will end up.
From Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke!
She's on a mission here tonight.
Yeah, well, she definitely has her hands full, that's for sure.
Well, when it comes to the women's division, it doesn't get much more exciting than what we have coming up here.
Boy, that's the truth. In fact, you can almost swell inside the arena as we get closer to the opening bell.
From Orlando, Florida, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi!
Are you ready to feel the glow, Corey?
Would you please stop trying to sound cool, Cole? You're ruining it.
following fatal four-way contest is a no disqualifications match. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, the Divas champion, Charlotte.
Here she comes, one of the most talented women on the roster today.
Well, Michael, believe it or not, some are saying Charlotte's already among the most accomplished women competitors of all time.
Corey, in terms of raw talent, where do you think these women rank as it relates to the other competitors in the division?
Oh, they're right there at the top, Cole. Years from now, I think we're going to look back at these women and realize just how lucky we were to watch them compete. That's how talented they are.
And her opponents. First, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Here she comes, the boss, Sasha Banks.
And it seems to me like the boss is looking to show who's in charge here tonight.
And I would say this match will have a big impact on how the other women view these competitors moving forward.
Without a doubt, Cole. And given how heated the women's division is right now, even a single loss can set you back considerably.
From San Jose, California, Bailey.
Sounds like this crowd is ready for this fatal four-way match to get underway.
And at the risk of sounding impulsive, this match has the makings of being a match of the year candidate.
Well, guys, she certainly has her work cut out for her here tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, but she knew that coming in, Cole. I assure you, she did her homework and knows exactly what to expect from her opposition here.
From Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Byron, you have to like Becky Lynch's chances here tonight.
Well, she definitely has her hands full, but I think you might be right, Michael. Becky absolutely can walk away with the win here tonight.
Byron, I think these women may be caught off guard a bit by this stellar crowd reaction they're receiving here.
I don't know why, Michael. It seems like they get one of the biggest reactions each and every week. Do you think they'd be used to it by now?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the ravishing Russian Lana from Columbus, Ohio, the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Here she comes, Little Miss Bliss.
Did Alexa Bliss approve you calling her that, Cole? For some reason, it just sounds a little less cool coming out of your mouth.
Well, to say she looks ready to go here might just be an understatement.
Yeah, Cole, she's been looking forward to this one for a very long time. It sounds like this crowd has been, too.
opponent, accompanied by Stephanie McMahon from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalya.
As Natalya makes her way to the ring, I gotta say, I really think she's on top of her game right now.
Hard to argue that, Michael. She really has looked great as of late.
And I'd say these women definitely look ready to get this one started.
So am I, Michael. I don't think I've ever seen these women give a poor performance, and I'm willing to bet tonight will be no different.